Good morning. For many of us as Christians, the Easter season is viewed as a time of joy and celebration of the resurrection of Jesus. So when we look at the current situation of our world, it can be hard to reconcile the sense of isolation and fear that has come with this pandemic with the joy of the Easter season. However, if we consider what the disciples went through during the first Easter, we know from the readings these past few weeks that theirs was not entirely a time of joy either. Many of them were isolated in a house for fear from the authorities. The disciples on the road to Emmaus were filled with confusion and questions over everything that had happened. Thomas was doubting the resurrection of Jesus, and Mary was confused in the garden when trying to find the body of Jesus. In each of these instances, though, Jesus appeared to them, and each of his appearances gave them the one thing in particular which they so desperately needed: hope. Hope that they would see the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel. Hope that they could find the strength and courage to continue on and to spread the good news in Jesus' name to the far corners of the world. Our church and our faith stand as a witness to the result of that strength, hope, and courage of the disciples. In our own case, each time we hear about first responders and healthcare workers on the front lines fighting this pandemic, or we see local and world leaders standing up together against the virus, or we see different groups coming together in virtual choirs, dances, and more, it gives us a sense of hope that we too will make it through this time together, and that, like the disciples, we too can continue to be messengers of the good news to those in need. So let us pray together that we will experience the hope and courage of this Easter season. To close, I'd like to perform a portion of a song by a fellow Newfoundlander, Matt Marr. It is Matt's version of the song Abide With Me, and talks about God being with us to give us hope in times of trial. Thank you, and may God continue to bless you and your families.
I have a home, eternal home, but for now I walk this broken world. You walked it first, you know our pain, but you show hope can rise again up from the grave. Abide with me, abide with me, don't let me fall, and don't let go. Walk with me, and never leave, ever close, God, abide with me. There in the night, Gethsemane, before the cross, before the nails, overwhelmed, alone you prayed, you met us in our suffering and bore our shame. Abide with me, abide with me, don't let me fall, God abide